when she did it, I ran up under my bed. So that sent me down a dark spiral.
You better, sir.
We poke him up a little bit.
Listen.
You got 0 sperm. That was crushing more than anything. Probably that was next to my brother dying. That one car was like 50. Just that charge, and he kept it like 6 months,
Right.
100% clogged.
Damn.
And so I could have went brain dead. The organs could have shut down.
For sure.
Everything. People don't realize I released it.
I did it. I'm crazy. Like that, I'm crazy. I was just talking like that too. Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here. This is Organically speaking. Anybody out there want to do partnership, sponsorship, clothing, brand marketing, water, energy drink placement, whatever you want to be a part of Organically Speaking or Mr. Organic as a brand, hit me up at ballernothingelse@yahoo.com. That's my email, or DM me directly at Mr. Organic on Instagram. That's MR Organic with a K instead of a C, one word straight across, and we're going to get that promo game through the roof. 3 ya.
That's like pudding, boy.
Mukbang time.
Come on, man. I might act up in here today. I might act up in here today.
We're in the game, man.
You caught me hungry, too.
And that's perfect. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning for my workouts, I eat me some of the sea moss, I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's what I work out on.
You going to make me a believer. Because people usually ask me about sea moss. I tried some, had some gummies, had some other sea moss, and I was messing with it.
Right.
But it was just like I wasn't, us, like we need an energy boost, something to feel, and and I was like, I didn't feel nothing off them other ones. But that's on point. Watermelon, too.
That's on point, man. But, hey, let's get to it, man.
Yeah.
Have no fear, have no fear. Thank you, Mr. Organic is here with a legend. Like, I hear the voice in the background. Let me just keep it pure with y'all, man. Like, if you haven't been tuned in to YouTube since the beginning, this is a guy who is like, man, he need to be the logo of YouTube. Not just the fitness part. I'm talking about the entertainment, the gyms, giving us C's, giving us blueprint of how to be successful entrepreneurs in this lane of creators. Like, he got to be at least the top 5 creators of all time. I'm gonna put him up there. Right. And he ain't 4 or 5. He top 3. And the one and only Cali Muscle in the building.
What's up, baby? Thanks for having me, man. Organic, man.
For sure.
What a legend.
Man.
I'm telling you, man. He, I got to give my kudos because he a workhorse like me.
Yeah.
And we were just talking, and that's what attracted me to him. It was that dog in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That mouthpiece, then the structure, then the confidence.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps because it's just rare to see.
Yeah, it's extremely rare. That's why, one of my brands is one of the ones because it's only a few of us. It's almost like how I describe it to people that don't understand. It's like Highlander. You remember that CB show, the movie?
Yeah.
Like when you know another immortal, you know him. It's super rare since the beginning of time, but you know him when you see one.
Yeah.
So whenever I saw you, I'm like, man, this man different. It ain't just funny. He ain't the working out. You ain't understanding when he's talking to the waist, like how that's motivation, how he's, doing a certain reps and he's yelling. It's like an element you put in there to tap into the psyche of pay attention to me.
Yeah.
But really take something from this.
Exactly.
It ain't just entertainment. Like, this is life.
Well.
So, like, we can start from the beginning, bro. Like, let's talk about young Cali. Like, where'd you grow up? Where'd you come from, champ?
So I grew up in Oakland, California, to a middle-class family. My stepdad, I always got to break it in with this.
You got to go with the real dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. We studied the cult leaders.
Right, exactly.
Shout out to him.
So my biological father was he was a survivor of the Jim Jones story. So he was in the Jonestown massacre, and the only reason he lived because he was security on the boat.
Oh,
he didn't have to come off the boat.
Right.
But what he did was he had my mother. He had me by my mother, but he had another family on the side.
On the island?
No, just on the side. He had another girlfriend or wife and daughter.
Oh.
So he tried to get them all to come with him. My mother, she had a hardcore father. He was like, you ain't going over there with that white man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what? You going over what? And so he took his other family. They died.
Oh,
they drunk the Kool-Aid.
Damn.
Yeah, and so he survived. So I only seen him in my total life about maybe 4 or 5 times. And that was his claim to fame.
Of course.
Oprah, go pick up the movie. I'm about to get rich, son.
I'm the survivor of Joe Life.
Let me get a few hundred.
Yeah. Let me get some. Daddy, can I get a couple dollars? Can I get a loan?
Exactly.
I ain't paying it back.
Exactly.
So that was his claim to fame, like he really was structured, but you just was on the boat, nigga. You was back there, you drunk the Kool-Aid too.
Exactly. He would have died too with him. And so, yeah, so that was my birth. So my stepfather was with my mother since I was 2.
Okay.
And that's my little brother, father. But, so middle class.
Yeah.
I got the dressing and the money and the cars from them.
Okay.
My mother had Mercedes. They had at least 5 cars at a time.
Yeah.
And we lived in a pretty bad area.
Okay.
You know, but we had the nicest house and, you know, everybody knew we played with them pistols. Pops had about 50 guns and, you know, so we never did get messed with. And everybody respected me because they knew, just like you, they knew when they seen a star.
Right.
They was like, if you have any problems, you come get us. You don't trip.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And so, which I didn't have it in me. I was a born.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, so grew up. I had an older brother. He was my god.
Right.
He was 4 years older than me. Immaculate. I'm talking ways. Just, I've never seen a man so perfect.
There's a cold guy.
So I thought, right?
Right.
So he was the perfect man to me. If he had any problems, I dealt with it.
Most definitely.
So, life was crazy. We had my little brother. He was, what was that kid name that was born? Like Damien, the devil kid.
Child, yeah.
That's my little brother to this day. And he was born and the whole dynamic of the family shifted. Me and my older brother hated his guts.
Right.
You know what I mean? He didn't get whoopings. We got beatings. My mother, so what messed me up, and I just realized this maybe a year ago, what messed me up was my mother pulled a pistol on me as a kid.
Right.
Because my little brother lied on me, and she believed him, so she whipped out a .38.
Yeah.
Point blank to my head. And I was about 12, I want to say, 11, 12.
What your brother lie on you about?
So he said I had touched him.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was babysitting him, and she came home. He was like, he touched me. He hit me. He touched you.
Right.
Like she had some trauma about that or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she rushed to her room, got the .38 special, and whipped it out. And when she did it, I ran up under my bed.
Right.
Like tuck and rolled, like it was an earthquake of fire or something,
Get
right?
up out of there.
God saved my life. She was going to squeeze. I seen it in her eyes. And the phone rang. God made the phone ring. Phone rang. I jetted out of there almost butt naked. Just had on my dun-dun-dun Speedo.
That's it. Little Supermans.
So I ran to my friend's house damn near naked and was begging them to let me stay there. And his mother was like, nah, I got to send you back.
Right.
So that messed up the dynamic. Our relationship was over. And this woman I would have killed for before this guy was born.
Yeah.
You know, and so my childhood after that was dark because I used to think about killing up the whole house all the time. Yeah. So I understand how kids whack their parents and
Especially
shit.
the white ones, they go do it. So you black, you just thought about it.
Yeah.
White ones go do it.
Because it just didn't end there. Once I ran away, came back the same day. You know how we are as young boys. We have our hands in our pants, sleeping.
Yeah, Al Bundy style.
She would come 2, 3 in the morning, whip the cover back, get your hands out of your pants, and beating me. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it was extreme, bro. And so I used to think about killing up everybody in the house all the time. So what happened was I started shooting dice a lot. That was my hustle.
Yeah.
I was eating, right? So one time I got caught shooting dice, and I had like $1,000 in ones.
Yeah.
And so they called her to the school. I was in junior high. And they called her to the school and said, I never heard this saying. This boy got enough money to choke a horse. Right?
That's a lot of cash. Yeah. That's a lot of green.
Exactly.
A lot of hay.
Yeah. And so she rushed up there, and I ran away for a month. I went to my cousin's house, ran away for a month. When they finally caught up with me, I had to go to like juvenile hall. And right then, my nuts started hanging out. She came. We had to do go to a psychiatrist, and I was calling her all type of to her faces and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that point, she was scared of me.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And so I became something of a loner at that point.
Yeah.
My older brother, like I say, 4 years. He was older than me 4 years, so he was doing his own thing. And so, bam, went to high school, played sports, football, wrestling, track. Was captain of football, wrestling, track, went all city in every sport.
Yeah, baller.
3.83 overall GPA. So everything was going. I loved school. I know people that say they hated school.
Yeah.
I was dressed like this, fitted every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
I
a
wanted to
movie
show
every day.
off my clothes
Yeah.
every day. And I was in the newspapers and senior class president. So another dark period hit my life when it was January 1993. I was running track. It was track season.
Yeah.
After Christmas, we hadn't heard from my older brother in a couple of days, which was
the
odd.
one you idolized, right? All right.
Yeah, he was at Cal Poly St. Louis Obispo on a full electrical engineering scholarship.
Oh, damn.
Oh, this was valedictorian, 4.5, student.
Damn.
Yeah. And so we didn't hear from him, and my mother, come 35 years later, she knew it happened, but she lied to me for 35 years. So she was like, she told me she was worried about him. She been trying to call. He haven't answered. She sent the police to the house. They went one time, didn't hear nothing. She sent them again, kicked in the door. He killed himself.
Oh,
so that sent me down a dark spiral because she was like, no, he ain't killed himself.
Right.
Somebody could have did that, his roommate or something. But come 35 years later, he called her, told her he was going to do it, and he hoped that her and her baby son go to hell.
Damn, he said that before he did it.
Yeah.
So she knew that the whole time.
Whole time, bro.
And she told you guys, like, she just figured something else happened.
Yeah. So that ruined my life.
Wow.
Because this was who I looked up to, and I'm thinking somebody killed them.
Right. So now you're on a rampage.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm questioning God because I was a youth pastor, and I had my own Sundays where I preached, so I went dark.
Of course.
And so I went into college with this darkness, full academic athletic scholarship to Fresno State. I was senior class president in high school. I was, like now, how we are now.
Same thing.
I was a star.
Right. Always been that way.
Yeah, exactly. And so I went to Fresno, and I went on a mission. I'm going to the NFL.
For sure.
I was a workhorse, and I got terrible migraines at this point, too.
Before football or because of football, you think?
Because of football.
Of course.
I started, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
So my football story is crazy. 9th grade year, I was too small.
Right.
So this brought on this bigorexia thing that I had to get buff and muscular. The coaches said I was too small. I was 98 pounds.
Right.
So I went on a rampage, force-feeding myself, gaining weight, learning how to work out. Came back the next season, 140, smacking everybody.
Damn.
I was just a monster, right?
For sure.
And so about 6 months into that, I'll never forget, I was eating lunch, and my vision went blurry.
Right.
And then I got my whole left side went numb. My mouth went numb. I couldn't talk. I'm like, what the hell? This was during lunch period of my sophomore year. And so I went to class, laid down, nodded off, took a nap, woke up, and had to vomit.
Damn.
And so it relieved it. I didn't know what was going on. I went home that day, told my mom. I think we went to the doctor. I don't even remember because she was a nurse. So she was making bread, bro. They was bringing home about at least a quarter meal a year. You know what I mean? Living in the ghetto.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
You the apple of everybody's eye.
Exactly.
That nurses back in them time, boy, you was rich if a woman was a nurse.
Well, yeah.
For sure.
Well, yeah. And so my pops had his own auto body shop, my stepfather, so he was eating.
Yep.
And so, yeah, man, so end up getting those migraines. And so those lasted from the age of 15 to really bad I'm told bad where I would get numb and couldn't see. 15 to about 31 years old.
Man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so bam, went to college. Got in a little beef in college, like my first 90 days.
Which college you went to?
Fresno State.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. And so I had a roommate there. He was like, I'm a loyalist to a fault.
Of course.
Like whoever I die for you, kill for you, everything.
Yeah.
And so my roommate, he took me in because they didn't have my dorm room, and he was already in Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity.
Yeah.
So he get into a little beef at a party, and I come in, knock the dude out, didn't know who the dude was.
Yeah. Just came in, bulldogged him.
Oh, he was a top. I know you probably had heard of. He was a top basketball player at Fresno State.
Yeah.
He was from Fresno, and he was a Crip.
Oh man, that's a bad combination.
So hey, it was bad, right?
Yeah.
So his name was Carl Ray Harris.
Okay.
And his brother, I think he went to the NBA for a while. His brother Lee Harris went to the Raiders for a while. He was a wide receiver. And so, I'm just protecting my boy.
Of course.
And so we had a powwow meeting, and he looking at me, acting like he didn't know it was me, like, whoever did that go have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So, bro, I put the word out. I need a pistol.
Got to get one.
They sent me to the dorm room 332.
You remember the room?
Nigga, it looked like a whole gun arsenal up in there in a dorm room.
That Matrix room.
I didn't believe it. I walked in like a room like this. They got guns stacked in the whole room. Yeah. Like, what you want? What you want? Talking fast. How much you got? I'm like, I got 150. Oh, yeah, get that 380 right there.
Yeah.
That 380 was
that's the one that keep them shells in there.
Hey, that one sent me. I got that thing, and as soon as I grabbed it, yeah, like the devil just took over.
I could do whatever to anybody, anytime.
Exactly, yeah. And so I'm like, I'm going to kill Carl Ray. Because he going around my girlfriend. I had a girlfriend, ran track. She had 2 abortions by me.
Damn, champ.
Yeah.
Just lay that thing in there.
Oh, yeah. and so she coming back from track practice. Carl Ray said, you better cancel Christmas. I'm like, this nigga tell my bro. I got to whack this boy.
I got to.
Yeah, I was scared to death.
Yeah, you got to be nervous, brother.
Yeah, and the frat niggas was acting scary because, he was the man.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to have to whack Carl Ray. So that was my mission. My brother died. I'm going to whack Carl Ray. And so, it spiraled down to it was funny because I would go to the parties looking for him.
Yeah.
I'd be in all black. Like, I'm just whack this nigga quick. So God didn't allow it. You know what I mean? I go there. He wouldn't be. People be like, Carl Ray just left. Or I leave. They say Carl Ray came after I left.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't meant to be. And so, I end up with that same gun committing a robbery.
Oh, damn it.
And went to prison, went to Fresno County Jail. Immediately felt like I supposed to been there.
You felt comfortable right away.
As soon as I came, I was 190 swole. Soon as I came in, they like, he's our shot caller.
Off the rip.
Off the roof. Bro, my bail was only $1,500. So, I could have bailed out.
Yeah, so that's really like 150, 10%.
Yeah.
You get the bail,
Yeah. No, the bail was
$15,000.
Right, $15,000.
Gotcha,
all I needed $1,500. Yeah.
Gotcha,
my mom's, everybody. You want us to bail you out? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm smooth.
I was in there just having too much fun. I was swole. Everybody, go do this, go do that, go rob him.
Chilling.
Oh, chilling. So ended up fighting the case for 9 months, and they came back with probation. I signed it. As I'm signing it, a black DA, young sister, looked in the crowd. I'll never forget it. She said, nah, I think I made a mistake. I got to check in with my superior and see if this is legit. I'm like, you gave me the deal. And so she already knew it was a wrap.
Right.
We came back after recess. She said, yeah, I made a mistake. I'm in 5 years CYA, Correctional Youth Authority. And everybody already told me don't mess with that because I'm going to end up doing till I'm 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was swole and they go label me as a shot caller and all that. So I said, nah, let's go to trial. Lost in trial. They gave me 7 years. And I'm thinking, that ain't nothing. I already did almost a year.
Right, and that was your first offense getting caught for anything?
First offense in my life.
Damn.
Yeah. And so, lost, ended up having to go do that whole 7-piece.
Damn.
Well, I went to Wasco, Delano, Tehachapi, San Quentin, Solano, and I paroled from Solano. I went in 94, got out 2001.
Lord.
Yeah.
And them is all big dog prisons. Them is ones you hear about in the movies made of.
Oh, yeah. I was having fun, too.
You was there just running amok.
Running. I went in as a Muslim, ran them for 2 years, seen they was fake.
Yeah,
so then I'm like, where the wildest gang at?
Yeah.
It was Kumi 415. So I'm like, y'all give me a high position in this, I'll come in.
Yeah. What about the Black Gorilla family? Was they in there?
So, yeah. So mine was a sector, was a spinoff of BGF.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So the founders of Kumi were Black Panthers.
Okay.
And they was BGF, and they did their own spinoff thing called Kumi 415. Yeah,
because my dad was like one of the founders of the Black Gorilla
BGF?
family. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He died in prison, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And so, I became the top dog in that, and it was too much power.
Too much.
Yeah.
Felt too comfortable in there.
Oh, I was having too much fun.
Give me a crazy story in there, man.
Well, I got a lot, but the crazy one was the thing I look back on that I hated I had to do was, I had some good friends.
Of course.
And if they went against the grain and didn't follow the rules and obligations, I made it a point for myself, and I didn't have to do nothing.
Right.
To discipline them.
Your own crew.
Right.
Right.
And that was the gist of prison. Everybody, whatever gang, you always dealing with your own the most.
Of course.
You know what I mean? We had my whole 11 years total in prison. Bro, I probably had 2 riots against another race.
Right.
Everything else was in-house. Exactly.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
There's something about that. Because that's how I normally go to, like, from the streets to the mob. You hear about it. It's always internal fighting in the power, and you know what I mean?
Well, the craziest thing I saw, I get to San Quentin. I'm off the bus.
Okay.
I'll never forget. I hadn't seen a tranny in Southern California prisons. You know what I mean?
That's back in the day. That ain't that normal. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it was different. And so I get off the bus, and I'm green.
Of course.
I didn't even know nothing about trannies, gay, nothing growing up, right? So I get off the bus. I'm like, who is that? That's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm finna goddamn go.
Got her thing
I'm about to tear that
up. Got the thing tied up, big ass, big boobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And niggas they fell out. Hey, no, that's a tranny. I'm like, what is that?
Right.
Right. I'm just a big swole.
Oh, there's a different race or something. I'll take that little tranny.
And they like, oh, don't even look at them. They'll give you AIDS if you look at them. Oh, so they scared me to death with them, right? Like, don't. And then the gang, I was a Muslim when I first hit Quentin, and they was like, don't get caught talking to them.
Yeah.
Because they lie on you, say they gave you some head, and they get you killed.
And then on top of that, what I've heard too is like, them is like people's prized possessions in there. Motherfucker will kill you about they trains in there. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Don't you come playing with their meat now.
Exactly.
They would tear your ass to shreds in there about that.
And so it was a big thing with them trannies. Most of them had HIV.
Whoa.
So you get into it with them, they'll poke you with a little needle.
And then I just seen in the streets in real life, they must fight good because they got a different type of animosity up in them.
Exactly.
So you don't just want to fight one of them. Now. They'd beat at you. And then goddamn do something to you.
Exactly. So I remember this one time one of our gang members, he was already kind of sus.
Yeah.
And so we called it Saguni. That's Swahili for punk or whatever.
Yeah.
He came out of the dorm. That's why I sucked your
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm telling all your gang friends and your comrades, right?
Yeah.
And so we sat them down. We like, did the suck you, bro?
Yeah.
No. And we got the punk them together. The punk like slapped him hard, right? Like, I did. Bah!
Right.
And he didn't do nothing. We had to get him up out of there.
Yeah, you got to go. You better, sir.
We poke him up a little bit.
Listen, couple didn't hit no main artery, just a little gut, little kidney. I go hit you.
Exactly. Poke him up a little bit. You got to get on. We just got to set an example with you, boy.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you in prison? Like, was it all California prisons you were in?
Yeah.
And they never sent you out of state?
No, I was state.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in state prison, and so San Quentin was off the hook.
I mean, that's the movie right there, you know.
It was every day something popping, super fun. Me being the shot caller, like, you know, it was unreal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was sitting up like a god, bro,
Facts.
just calling shots. Only my lieutenant could come talk to me.
Yeah.
The other gang members couldn't even holler at me. It was something special, but it taught me a lot about life.
Right.
So, bam, I was doing the 7 years. I'm like, I'm going to get out and be a personal trainer and a stripper.
Okay, that's a crazy combination, brother.
That was the plan.
They kind of go together. Don't be in shape.
Yeah.
And sling pipe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got out in 2001 and swole. I was about 210, 215.
Oh, yeah, you ain't playing.
And dreads.
Yeah.
And first day out, I went and signed up for the strip agency. It was called Men of Exotica.
Men of Exotica.
Yeah,
okay.
and they still popping, too.
They still getting that bag.
Well. And then I went to 24-hour because I worked for them as a kid.
Yeah.
My 10th through 12th grade year, I worked for 24 hours. It was called 24-hour knotless first.
Right.
Then they switched it to 24-hour fitness. And so I went back there. They remember me. They hired me on the spot.
Boom.
I'm talking about this is the second day out of prison. I was working at 24-hour and stripping, second day out. And so my first show was that Friday I got out. John B. was doing a concert with 10,000 women.
There's nothing but women going to be there for John B. That's singing right there.
10,000 women.
Okay.
First, I didn't even know how to dance.
Right.
So what I did, I watched the other before I went out.
Still a boobs.
And I'm like, exactly. You already know.
Right.
I look. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay, I came out. I was as swole as they had seen.
Yeah.
And so I'm out there doing my thing. Oh, I was hooked after that. I was hooked.
So that first night, what'd you make that
first
night?
night I made 500.
Oh, just
well.
How long was you out there?
About 10 minutes.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, it's up now.
Oh, it's up.
10 minutes,
yeah,
500?
Cracking. So that was my thing, man. I was stripping and personal training. And, you know, of course, something happened with a car again.
Yeah.
And I would tell my brother to give me a 9-piece of that Coke. And I ain't been out at this time about 7 months. Yeah,
Damn.
I think I've been out about 7 months. Told him, go ahead, give me a 9-piece.
Yeah, I cook it up.
Yeah. And so so everybody was already scared of me.
Of course.
They didn't made these stories up.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't smoke boys and cut them up.
Yeah.
And all, you know, all these stories. So
Yeah.
everybody was already scared of me.
Of course.
And I didn't know this. And so I came with the 9-pack and I came to the block where I grew up at. Like, man, I got it, y'all.
Yeah.
They was not
Nobody
fucking with me.
They think you gonna rob them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't with me, right? And so me being in the gang, I'm like, I could just pull my authority.
Of
You know what I mean? So it was a few cats that was in the gang on the block in Frisco, so I dispersed the dope.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't get like 3-4 months. Them police was on my
Right on
ass.
you right away.
Right away. I wasn't out 11 months before I caught a case and had to go back.
Damn.
Yeah. So I went back 4 times. That's how I ended up doing a total of 11 years.
Okay, so when you got caught the second time, whatever, how much time did you do for that
So
one?
I had to do a year violation, and they gave me a year probation. Well, 5-year probation.
Right.
I had to take in a year violation. Got out, same police. I had to deal with these same police like 4 different occasions.
Oh, they own you now.
Oh, they own me. So
Yeah.
they put 3 other cases on me. Same police. I had a lawsuit on Oakland police.
Right.
This big case was going on with the rioters.
Yeah.
So I was involved in that, but they was killing everybody.
Yeah, ain't no joke. Can't play.
Yeah.
That's the biggest gang in America now.
They was killing everybody. So I withdrew my lawsuit.
Yeah, that's the best move, brother.
Yeah, yeah, I withdrew that.
Yeah.
And so, and it's funny because once I made it later down in years, they came to an expo like, boy, we knew you was something special.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all didn't say that when y'all was hitting me upside the head with them guns and them batons and shit.
Y'all try to knock the special about me.
Oh, yeah. I had to get staples in my head, mess with them people and
Leave
everything.
them alone, man.
Yeah,
That's why I never
exactly.
steal when people be like, police, I hate the police, all publicly saying that.
Right, yeah.
Okay, you don't like us when I see them, but I don't understand why people think it's cool to say that publicly on songs and on videos and all that.
That's what happened to T.I. and Lil Wayne, remember?
It just don't make sense.
Well,
like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You better handle that shit behind the scenes with some lawyers and but you can't be publicly saying, the police, I don't like the police. What you gonna think they'll do when they see you?
Exactly.
They finna put your ass in jail.
Especially nowadays, all of them in the hip hop, they know
like everything. Us. They are like us, for sure. That's our biggest fans.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, bro, go ahead, finish the story, champ.
So yeah, I ended up going back 4 times, finally got my, I don't even want to say got my act together. I took a leap of faith.
Right.
In 2000, I started bodybuilding in 2009.
Right.
Didn't know about steroids, hadn't took steroids. I used to knock out that said I was on steroids.
Yeah.
And so my Mexican buddy in 2008, 9, he said, man, if it's some money in bodybuilding, you would kill him.
Right.
All you got to do is take the little testosterone.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I'm like, you think so? Yeah, I'm telling you, you got genetics out this world. So I'm like, I was shipping ecstasy to Denver at the time. I had a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is an opportune time to invest in myself. And I had a mentor that had a gym, Diego Chairs, rest in peace. And he was like, hell yeah, I'll help you. That's how he talked, old school.
Yeah.
And went to a bodybuilding show, seen Jay Cutler. He made me look little as shit. I'm like,
legend, man.
I'm going to stop popping these pills, drinking, everything, right?
Because you thought you were swole then until you saw, like, Jay Cutler.
Yeah, in the hood, you know. Niggas,
you think
like,
you the
Big Kali,
the biggest.
Yeah, I go see this. He had me looking like a little 10-year-old boy.
Right.
And I'm like, this could do what I can.
Got to.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I went on that journey, man, and I did my first show in 2009, Orange County Classic. Blew everybody out. Out of 25 months, been doing this 10, 15 years. Damn. I just came in, won first place. I'm like, I'm on to something now.
Right.
I need to move to L.A. And so my then wife, ex-wife, she was supposed to be a singer, a model, whatever. So she was like, I got my friend Linnell out there. I got a publicist. I'm like, let's hit it.
Yeah.
Linnell,
the actress?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she funny as hell, yeah.
And so we moved to L.A. with a publicist, and we had $50K. She had won a lawsuit. So she had $50K. I had my little ecstasy money. And, bro, in about 2 months, that shit was damn near gone.
See, at those times, when you had $50,000, it felt like you was rich, right?
Yeah.
Because you ain't know until you got to L.A.
Exactly.
Like, until you get some real money, the money we thought was real money ain't nothing.
Exactly.
There ain't no money, nothing really, but $50,000 that time, I thought you was rich, and that shit was gone in 2 months.
Oh, the rent was $33.
Right.
We paying the publicist $3.
Come on, man. This monthly now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the ex-wife, she's spending on nothing, just ordering up on
unnecessary.
Yeah. Bro, I was almost flat broke in 2 months. So I'm like, I'm about to go. I had I mocked up a fake barber license.
They went on ChatGPT back there.
Yeah, my cousin was a barber. I'm like, Bobby,
let
me get that. Bobby gave me his license because I get down with the barber.
For sure.
And so I started working in the barber shop. I was personal training and doing background acting.
Okay.
And so everything just came together. And what happened was I did like about 5 national commercials. So I started eating, right? And
the commercials pay good too.
Yeah. And so I was eating, right? And so the acting, like, they just pulled the rug under me, and I stopped getting gigs.
Right.
So a guy named Arash from Strength Project, he been hitting me up for a year to do a documentary.
Okay.
And he hit me up again when everything was on the downswing. And I'm like, I was scared to do it. I was scared to scare Hollywood. Right. Yeah, I didn't want to scare them people with my story. And so I'm like, what I got to lose now? Nigga about to go broke in a minute.
For sure. Whatever I got to do, I got to be done.
And so we did the documentary, and boom, blew up.
And that's the one that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
What is it called again?
Monster, the Kali Muscle story.
I think just about every person that's into content seen that documentary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quite a few times.
It was an epic.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people nowadays that these platforms make you or break you.
Simple and plain.
They put that video on their front page.
Right.
Yeah.
Sent you through the roof.
Exactly. Yeah. If they didn't do that, I don't know, where I would be today.
Yeah.
So yeah, that blew up. He put it on his channel, and so I didn't see none of the money from that.
But
you
didn't know about no AdSense at them at that
right?
time.
Yeah. I had AdSense.
Oh, you already knew about
my
that?
YouTube channel was monetized
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I was only making about 100, 200 a month.
Okay.
I post a video once every 90 days or 4 or 5 months. And so when that popped off, he was smart. He was before his time, man. Rash Babu. He said, okay, could keep doing videos. We go post them on your page.
Okay.
So I was at 100K in like a month from 6,000. I had 6,000 subscribers and went up to 100K in a month. And it was on and cracking from then. Yeah. But I was making money, but it was going all to videographers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was only making about $4 or $5 grand a month because I wasn't putting ads. I wasn't placing ads.
Oh, you got to spread them out. Yeah.
I thought YouTube did that.
Nah, they never do that, yeah.
Bro.
You got to manually put the ads in.
You know when I learned to do that?
When?
About 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's already after the adpocalypse that took place.
Oh, yeah.
Because when me and Slim started about 7 years ago, them ads it was a high CPM on everything. But like 2 years in, the adpocalypse hit when everybody was doing all that crazy pranks and they getting mad at people for putting all these crazy, YouTube videos on there. So that now the ads went down lower. So by the time you caught on to it, the money wasn't as big as it was.
Right, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, it made a huge difference. And I learned from Big Boy.
Shout out to Big Boy.
Yeah, shout out to Big Boy. When we connected and collabed, he like, he showed us how he do everything. Yep. I'm like, I'm supposed to have at least 5-10 million.
Oh, easy.
Easy. And that's, we put our faith in these platforms that they doing the right thing.
Right.
But they like, if you don't know, you don't. Let me tell you what else I just learned.
I'm listening.
Live streams.
Oh, they love you.
But listen, I've been live streaming for years.
Right.
I didn't know when I start my live stream.
You gotta hit the monetization button. Yeah.
I got goosebumps when you said it.
Yeah, because I used to live stream 7 years ago. I picked up on that. But most people don't know.
Well.
But on top of this, I always think about this too, right? Since we're here. We don't even know how much they're getting paid for them ads.
Right.
We don't know nothing. So we could be getting way more money than we should because we ain't not negotiating how much y'all getting off every ad and every video. Yeah. They just give us what they want to give us.
That's right.
How we know what they're making?
Yeah.
How we know we getting a good percentage of what they're giving us?
That's right.
We have no clue.
None.
Like we thinking I'm on YouTube. What if we getting a penny on the dollar? Which we guarantee we are.
Yeah.
They say they give us 49%. That's what they say.
Right.
How we know?
Exactly.
We don't see the numbers.
Exactly.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And then the wild thing is with social media, that's why I started my program. But the wild thing is that, they act like they doing us a favor.
We're doing them a favor.
Exactly.
We built their whole platform. They're getting billions off us. We feed them the content, especially Instagram. We barely get paid on there.
Yeah.
And we giving them all the stuff they need, not only pictures and videos, but we're putting all the information. We showing what people like. Yeah. We're showing the colors they like, the movies they like, the food they like.
Exactly.
That's why it's worth so many gazillions.
Yeah.
Because we're feeding them all the stuff they're selling.
That's right.
They sell what we like.
Yeah.
They sell the movies we watching the trailers and stuff for. They making all this money. We just feed them. They ain't doing nothing.
And they, I remember even in Hollywood, they would act like the agents would act like they doing the actors a favor.
Want 20%
or the man. Yeah.
Don't even need them.
Exactly.
People not using them no more. Like that happened in like sports. Once they realize, okay, this is the maximum I could get. Why do I have an agent that's getting 5-10% of my money when this is the maximum contract? Exactly. They start eliminating agents. Yeah. They start doing it themselves.
That's right.
And it's just taking a long time because the wool been over people's eyes. The more smarter we get, the more money we're going to get. But it's still new.
That's right.
We're going to get them, though.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we are. And so, so everything blew up. And and then in 2016, I was my wife at the time started popping them Vicodin, getting fat, eating ice cream all day, ordering up on Amazon.
I remember she used to be on your videos too, like in a little bit, right?
A little bit, not that much.
Real small. It was a black lady too. They don't like black women. We had black women too. We had them all.
Exactly. Yeah, they tough to deal with. He tough to deal with, my
Chief,
guy.
You turned them off after that, though.
Oh yeah, and then so my account. I used to go to my tax guy. He's like, "Oh, you made $2.5 million." I'm like, "Where's that? Where? All I got in my bank account is about 20 grand. Like, where is that?"
Damn.
And you know what I mean? So I got fed up with that, and I told that broad, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I left for Vegas to get my bearings about me. I said, I'm going to stack my bread, get my credit up.
Yeah.
And it started happening fast.
So that was L.A., and you left L.A.
2016.
Was you married? You divorced her?
Yeah. We went through a divorce. She was trying to mock up hella get spousal support and all that. Luckily, I wasn't married to her 10 years, and luckily I didn't have no kids with her.
Man, blessing.
Well, God knew, man. And so I had to go through that divorce 4 years.
4 years of divorce.
Coming back and forth to court, and she wouldn't even be there. So I'd be coming back and forth like at least twice a month for 4 years. And, and so went through that. And at the time, my now wife, we had met at an expo. She moved to Vegas with me in 2017. So we put together a good plan to move back to L.A. Mm-hmm. Then kids came up on the radar.
Yeah.
And so my story with that is crazy. So I'm supposed to have 10 kids, bro.
10? At
least.
Okay.
I told you my college girlfriend had two
yeah.
abortions. My girlfriend after prison had 2. Just all of them damn near had 2.
So you got some angels in the sky.
Yeah.
Looking over you.
And so when it came down to my wife I was like, man, I want some kids. Why I ain't getting this broad pregnant, right?
Because I'm doing what I'm doing now.
I'm like, it must be that juice.
That juice that depleted me. Oh, no, it's true. They say it does this to me. It is.
Yeah. So I went to a fertility doctor, and she's like, boy, you got 0 sperm.
So all the dead there.
Dead. Well, so that was crushing more than anything. Probably that was next to my brother dying.
Yeah, realizing
you know what I mean?
I can't reproduce with my wife when I want to.
Exactly. So it was horrible, bro. So I was like, can I do anything? She like, yeah, you got to get off steroids. Yeah. And we go put you on, it's called Clomid and HCG to get your natural sperm back, if you could get some back. And so I got off steroids, and that's why, people always see my weight fluctuate. So that's why I love being this size. Right. People think, it's like people like seeing them or wanting them to go broke.
Right.
You're like, oh, you ain't got your muscles no more. I look good. Nigga, where I come from, them muscles was extra.
Yeah, like
that don't mean.
That don't mean
exactly.
It's just like we don't get into all the cars and stuff though. But like, you ain't got all them cars anymore. Thank God.
Exactly.
All these notes I had to pay and all that shirt.
Yeah.
It feel way better.
Oh, hell. People be asking me. I'm like, I liquidated all that.
Get going, man. Y'all had to deal with this $50,000 a month.
Exactly.
But go ahead,
sir. Yeah. And so, man, God, thankfully, I got my sperm up after 9 months.
Dope.
And we did IVF. We got my sperm, put it with her egg, and got the top quality kids and put them in there.
And you wanted twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. I heard you sometimes. I know. Listen, I still watch you, brother, like I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying? I watch every live. I still watch every video.
Oh, same
You're still that entertaining to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I still watch all the live. I be dying. The live stream is the best, especially when you would be snapping on. You get mad. Yeah. I'm like, you got to go back and read the comments. I like the bad calendar. We be going.
Hell yeah. All right.
Because that's the natural us. Like, don't give me this. I'm really holding back on y'all.
Exactly.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's my struggle. That's my fight. It's not
because I'm just like that too. So when you do it, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You pray for them, you got them, and then now you got them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to really take care of them.
So now we got them, and bam, I moved back to L.A. 2020.
Okay. Yep.
And it was the pandemic.
Yeah.
Trump was in office.
Shout out to Trump.
I was making about $200-250 a month.
Easy. That's when I got my first in with the Trumpster.
Well.
Yeah, he put that money in motion.
Well.
For real.
And you see, we didn't know that.
We didn't. Hell no. We went crazy
how many you had? 8 cars at one time?
6 at my crib, by my brother, my mom. That's 8. Yeah, about 8 I was taking care of. For sure.
Well, I remember. So you was my motivation to get in the car game.
Oh, dope. Okay, let's get to the car game.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy. Somebody who inspired me, now inspired them. The world is beautiful, brother.
Yeah, because I didn't even trip on cars. Like I was the type guy all in my life, as long as I had one nice car.
That's all you needed.
You know what I mean?
Right.
One nice, my wife have a nice car. That's all I wanted. Then I seen you and Slim, mainly you.
Right.
I didn't even see a tall guy like that. I seen you, and then I'm like, damn, this he talk like me.
Yeah. I learned a lot from that, bro. Like, for sure.
And then I was like, oh, I just became a super fan. You know what I mean? Watching everything and just picking up game on the card game, and was like, my money getting up now. And what happened was with the card game was I seen all the stuff you was doing. I went to a car lot.
Yep.
The Dodge car lot.
Yep.
And a youngster, he was tall like you, height.
Yeah.
Golly muscle. Oh,
ain't nothing better than that when you know somebody that will be
like,
there.
You get this Hellcat, your following go double. I'm like,
I remember that video.
Out of there.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. He like, I put my life on it.
100%.
Right? And
Yep.
so I called up Big Boy. Big Boy, should I get a Hellcat? He was like, hell yeah, I had one. And I'm like, hey, let's do it.
Yeah.
Went
Boom.
to another level.
Out of there.
Well.
I remember that video.
Well.
And the thing about it, too, when you somebody like we are, that intro of knowing somebody in them buildings goes so far.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go there, as you know the right people, like you knew Chop, we getting that, nothing down.
Yeah,
what I got to do? And it's going to make me a month.
Uh-huh.
We know the game plan.
Yeah.
That was like, but people don't know the lifestyle that is a content creator, especially when you went to lifestyle with it.
Right.
So if I buy me a car and I pay nothing down, but it's $1,000 a month, this car gonna make me $5,000 to $6,000 a month off the videos.
Yeah.
I'm making money with the car. I'm not losing nothing. So they're not understanding.
Right. No, they don't
even though we'll tell them, they think we just acting dumb. And this is our business.
Exactly.
You stupid bastards.
Yeah.
Get that understood.
That's
if
right.
it wasn't making money, I wouldn't be acting this crazy.
They think we just, they looking at it like we them.
Right.
Like we paying a note and we just driving them.
Right.
Like,
This is our business.
Exactly.
It's like me buying a McDonald's, then I'm buying me an Arby's, and I'm buying me a Wendy's, and it's making me money.
Exactly.
I'm not just out here living life in front of your face, idiot. I'm not no fucking Manny and all these rich old and all these.
Exactly.
This is business for us.
Yeah.
This is a trap.
That's right.
So like,
Yeah.
when you did it, I'm like, he understand. He in the game now. That Hellcat is gonna put you in position.
When I look back on that game, I was just putting out too much money.
See, that's what. Remember, I told you. I came up on you. I was like, I put you with Reflectionz.
Yeah.
Go to them.
Yeah.
What you was spinning with that dude over there? What you call it?
Oh yeah, Shicey J. Shicey J, man, had that mouthpiece.
Shicey J put the work on you, baby. I'm like, I gotta save my dog, because you ain't knowing the game.
Exactly.
Because you see the money coming in, but we so high off the money coming in, we ain't watching what's going out.
Exactly.
Because you're like, I'm about to make this back. No, you want to save as much as you can.
That's right.
It's gonna be a down.
Yeah.
So don't be giving all your money out because you giving them too much promo. You giving them $100,000
promo and paying them, bro.
So that's where you up at.
Well, yeah.
So I was like, bro, he might be cool with you. He's getting over you. He knows it.
Yeah.
He knows people coming in. I can't even Ricardo Muscle. You don't know who buying cars.
Exactly.
You know them dope boys don't be on camera. Them dope boys don't talk. They come in there. I saw Cali here dropping off bags.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he would slip up sometime and let me know. A few people came and but they didn't like. I noticed none of those guys like doing that. Like telling you when your people come in.
Of course. So that's why I know the game. So that's when I came around you. I'm like, bro, no. Go to my guy, Reflection Detail.
Well,
shout out to Tony. Is Tony the most legendary motherfucker ever?
Yeah, my GLE out there right now. They rapping.
Ain't nobody in the world I ever did business with is better than Tony. Reflection Details.
That's right.
That man heart, his integrity. A level.
That's right.
That's my dog, man.
Yeah,
I'm always make sure he good.
Yeah, and I love you connecting me with him because
you're welcome.
That was I just never had what I could call a sponsor like that or a collaboration like in my career. For
sure.
Like people be asking me about brand deals and all. I'm like, I'm a rough around the edge that cuss. They ain't.
And that is difficult. But for me, I knew how to get them early. Because I knew, like I said, I studied this shit, so I know I make them know you have to pay me. So from the rip, I had Reflection Detail from the rip, LECDJR. Like, I'm getting money. I'm not just getting shit. They paying me. Yeah. Like, not only was I shout out to LECDJR, Sean, you talk to them too, but not only was I getting paid monthly, none of my cars I was putting nothing down every time.
Okay, yeah.
Hellcat, Trackhawk. That's how I got so many of them. That's a deal I had.
Yeah.
I'm not here to play. This business.
Yeah.
So I got to get some money. Tire stickers. Come on, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hook me up with them.
Change their life. You're welcome. Like, I gave you all my pieces, brother. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to keep it real with you. There's only one thing I asked for you was to hook me up with the supplement situation.
Oh, yeah.
And then I never got that back. I'm like, damn, Cal, I done gave you all the money.
No. Didn't I set up a meeting with my
business
partner?
Yeah, and it never came through. I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh, they're busy.
I'm
like, damn,
that's done now.
I know now, but that's the only thing. I'm like, damn.
No, I had a few connections with the supplements I could hook you up with to this day.
Now I done got my own now. Shit, I had the bone to pick with you that. But other than that, bro, it was dope to see you getting that car filled. But I just wish you know what I'm saying, like really was, paying attention to me and Slim did on the other side. Because I didn't want you, because this money is going to drain you.
Yeah.
It's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, once we, separated from Shicey J, then everything was going good with Reflectionz.
Reflectionz bless you, because you was spinning the bag with that too.
And I was still, I was dropping the bag with them.
Yeah.
Because, I'm the type
guy.
You
still was. I seen that.
Yeah, I'm the type guy where I don't want nobody to hold something over my head.
I seen you. I seen that. And I'm still like, hey, goddamn, Cali, you on my move, nigga. Don't be good. Goddamn, brother.
They going to be expecting that from me.
I wanted to call you.
You
should have. Niggas looking at me.
It was just a tip. I looked at it as a tip.
You weren't doing wrong, but it's like, hey, brother. But that's love, though.
Yeah.
They're great. Everybody worked there was great people, so they deserved it. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, so how much you think you spent with Shicey J on them cars?
I had added it up. In 6 months, it was about a quarter.
Easy.
$250,000.
Easy.
Well.
Because you're not knowing, and then you're not even knowing. You're not knowing this shit ain't costing that much. He just run it up. I'm going to do all this.
Exactly.
Hold it for so long.
Yeah.
About a quarter. Damn.
Yeah. Because he did my one charger, the music costing me $30.
Right.
He hit me for like 10 for the wrap.
Yep.
The wheels was about 5. That's just one. What else he charged me on that car? Something else. But yeah, that one car was like 50. Just that charge, and he kept it like 6 months.
Right.
5-6 months. Then all up, bro. It was
Now he ran it up.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And I tell people it's a price of admission in this game. Like we paid those dudes. So when people just come out of nowhere and ask for something, you're like, bro, you know what? I paid to be here.
Exactly.
Blood, sweat, and tears, and time and money, bro. You just can't. And then you ain't got nothing going on.
Exactly.
Get the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got a social media thing now. You do too that you give that game back.
Yeah.
And it's at a fair price.
Without a doubt. Yeah. I had to make it cheap. So what happened was last year I was doing a watermelon fast, and God spoke to me the second time in my life.
Okay.
And told me to help the people.
Right.
And so at the time I had the supplement company and a cookie company that was booming.
Yeah, Cracky Cookies.
Yeah, Cracky's Cookies was booming, bro. I didn't expect it to blow up that fast like that. And so I was in there baking, and it was taking a lot of my time. So God said, help the people. Had me, I never knew I could cry like that. I heard the voice of God once before in my life, but it was just life-changing.
Yeah.
It changed my dynamic as a person. And so, I shut down the supplement company, which was one of my main sources of income.
Yeah.
Just trash. I could have sold it for about $5 million.
Yeah.
But I just got rid of it, got rid of the cookie company, and started the program where I help people blow up their social media.
Right.
And I started it off at $299.
Of course.
Called like 1,000 people. They didn't have it.
I ain't got it.
So I said, I got to restructure this and make it to where people can afford it.
Right.
So I started doing a $24 package.
Yeah.
And this package is way underpriced.
Of course.
I share the content.
Right.
I have a master class every Thursday where I teach them how to blow up their social media.
Yeah.
And so we played with prices for a while. So our cheapest package now is $47. And It's still a lot of work because I got to call 100 people, over 100 people a day.
Yeah.
And but it's the most gratifying thing I ever did in my life.
Changing lives.
Yeah.
Giving people freedom.
Yeah.
I don't think no one's free until you have financial freedom.
That's right.
It doesn't have to be the most money, but if you could walk around and not exchange your time for your money and you get to do what you want to do, no better feeling than that.
That's right.
Me and my man Slim talk about all the time. He said, I don't care how much money I'm making, bro. If I could just wake up and do what I want to do like this, that's well worth.
You better believe it.
Working at a job.
Yeah.
We can sit here all day just chilling, put one bill up a week.
Yeah.
I can pay my bills. I'd rather that than be punching no clock.
So that's been my life. Like I never thought about like, oh, I got to be a billionaire or all that.
Right.
I just want to be, and I want to be now. After hearing this Bible verse, I do have to, we all as men, because God said in the Bible, we got to leave our kids' an inheritance.
Most definitely.
So I already was on $1 million hustling. But I watched the guy, Myron Golden, and he read that verse.
Yeah.
And I had forgot about that verse. Oh, nigga, my work went relentless now.
Yeah, a man doesn't have rest. If you a real man,
well,
like we got to go
till
we gone.
That's right.
Like you trying to coast and take it easy. You're not a real man. Like a man supposed to have a whole lot of responsibilities.
Yeah.
And a man supposed to take care of all those responsibilities.
That's right.
That's gonna make or break you in the history of your existence.
Yeah.
If you're not on that, I can't respect you. I'm only around the top barbarians.
Yeah.
That got 100 heads at the foot sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
That's the only people I respect and understand. You got to be in shape. You got to have your mind right. You got to be fly. You got to have everything checklist.
That's
and you got to be a dog.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to jump in that mud, and whatever come with it, come with it.
That's right.
I drown, I sink, I swim, I fly, or I die. That's it.
Yeah.
And if you ain't like that, you ain't going to understand people like us.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
let's make that understanding of like, of course you had that enlightenment, but something happened that happened to a lot of greats. I'm a WWF fanatic since a kid. All my heroes died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they did certain things. And you went through a situation.
Yeah.
I love my bodybuilders too. I was watching all that shit, Arnold and all them. So what happened with your situation that you like, damn, this is almost as me?
Yeah. So in 2021, I went and got some dental work. And they gave me some Percocets. And I didn't take none, but the next day I was like, let me get a little buzz. Took a Percocet, right? And so I had been eating these meals by Stan Efferdin, a bodybuilder. He developed what's called a vertical diet.
Okay.
White rice, super high sodium.
Yeah.
Which I was anti-sodium, but I'm like, okay, this nigga act like he a nutritionist. So he should know what he talked about. So he putting bone broth in it with beef. White rice and beef and hella bone broth. So I ate the next morning after I got my dental work. I ate one of those, and I did something I never do. I don't even drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant. Eat ice cream. None of that.
Gotta know your blood type.
Yeah, exactly. I around ate a ice cream sandwich.
Yeah. Was it Neapolitan or just the white, the vanilla?
It was Neapolitan. That's
the best
my favorite. Yeah. I grew up on that. I ate a whole
that was
box,
a movie. Yeah. You had that ice cream, the ice cream sandwiches.
Oh man. And it was what's the name of Biggs or something?
Oh, the big one. Oh yeah, that was it, brother. I fuck with the ice cream sandwiches. That Neapolitan. You start with that strawberry.
Exactly.
Go
yeah. And so I went to sleep, and it was like my angels shook me. Get up. I hopped up like that, midnight. I'm like, feel like heartburn. Ooh. And then I thought would calm me down a little. Okay, I had that beef meal and that ice cream. That's what it was. Yeah. So I'm in a panic, though, when I look back on it. I shook my wife. Hey, give me some Pepto-Bismol, antacid or something. You know what I mean? And she doing that. I'm reading how to get rid of heartburn.
Oh, the Google, yeah. That Google doctor.
So I'd say, get some baking soda, put it in the water, and let them drink it. And so as I'm doing that, she's scuffling about, and I look back now, I was in like a little panic.
Yeah.
And so I crouched down on the couch, and it relieved it. I see how everybody die.
Right.
Because you don't think it's that serious. You just think it's some heartburn or something. So I got down on the couch, and it relieved it. And like after 15 minutes, I got nauseated and I just vomited everywhere. She was like, nah, let's go. And so on the way to the hospital, bro, I blacked out. I like died.
Damn.
And we got to the hospital. I get up. I feel good, spunky, still a little burning sensation. Get in there. They hook me up, and they look, and they say, oh, boy, you having a heart attack.
Oh,
thought it was a conspiracy. I'm like, y'all just
trying to take me out. I'm trying to take out the almighty Cali muscle.
Right, exactly. Y'all just want to work on me because I'm swole.
Y'all ain't know my glory.
Exactly. And so, bro, they had me in surgery in 10 minutes in that hospital. They have you woke. I'm woke, damn near like I am now. But I guess they numb your back or some shit. They go up in that artery.
That big artery,
yeah. Because I had a widowmaker. I was 100% cloggage.
Damn.
And so I could have went brain dead. The organs could have shut down.
For sure.
Everything. And so they put a stent in it. They said the only reason I stayed alive, by me working out, I built collateral veins that was able to take over when that one shut down.
And they held it together.
Yeah. Well, and so during that experience, a little of my heart, they say died.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And so, so that changed the outlook on everything. Right. Stop that steroid, stop caffeine, supplements, meat, everything.
Right.
Well, and
because you had your kids too to think about.
Oh,
now.
that's
what
it was about. Yeah, that's all it was about. I tell people don't realize if I wanted to be still swole like that, I could.
For sure.
Well, I'm living for my kids, and this muscle was extra to me.
Right.
Like, I always wanted to be slim anyway. If I got to come hit them, they ain't like, oh, the big swole.
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah, they give you away.
Yeah.
And that don't mean like you can really fight and defend yourself. You big slow, you kind of stiff and slow.
Exactly.
That's even more embarrassing. You swole, and it gets you, knock you out. Exactly. Goddamn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so I always had a thing with the bodybuilding thing anyway. I always wanted to be how I am now.
Right.
I just didn't know how to do it because of my image of being super swole. But I used to see like you or other cats that was athletic, slim. Right. I'm like, I know this buff shit ain't sustainable.
Right.
I'm going to have to come back to that.
Right.
You know, and of course I was forced to do it.
Of course.
I love it. Fit designers. When I trimmed down, I used to see you wearing all of the, I'm like, I got to trim up.
Yeah.
I used to try to wear some design.
You look, and that's all my thing too. Of course, you always want to be strong and in shape, but you want to be able to, like, think about the superheroes. For majority of them is more of a Batman, Superman. Look at their builds. There's only a couple of Hawks and shit. Even Thor, he is solid size.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't too many dumb, stupid, swole ones.
Exactly.
You think of a superhero, you think of Superman, Tony, even Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They slender, but they strong. That's the perfect structure.
Exactly.
And you still mobile, could get up on them, move around them. So,
and for me, it just, God gave me another mindset. Like, and I hate, we already know.
Right.
When you one of them guys, you might have to do something. Like, I just remember when I caught my case as a kid, they used my size against me.
Of course.
Look how muscular he is, and it was him.
Yeah, you want to be like
trapped. So we see this trap.
Giving away. Like, so think about all the little skinny, frail dudes in Chicago. It's hard to point them out. Yeah. There's so many little bony, skinny. There's 1,000 of them. But if you're a big, tall, big built, and you're going to jail, brother. Yeah. So it's a like a commutative thing. So, and I knew this too, because that's when you went to the fruit. I knew that people fast. I understood that people, shut down their systems so other systems could work better. So when you went to the fruit, I know what he's doing. He's saving his heart.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is very good for people to notice. Can you explain to them why you stop eating all that food? You say, I'm going to fruit.
Yeah.
They know that you're doing it for your health, but let's explain the process of that, what it really does.
Without a doubt. So what happened was I was doing 1 meal a day after I had my heart attack, spinach and salmon.
Okay.
And so I was just eating that for a year and a half. Yeah. My wife would fix it at 7 p.m. every night. So I was only consuming like 800 calories for a year and a half. And I was holding 195, still beefy. And so what happened, I seen this guy on Facebook glamorizing the watermelon. He cutting it up, dancing, eating it. Like, I'm on 60 days, only watermelon.
Yeah.
I'm like, this lying, bro. Just watermelon. I ain't heard such thing. Right? And so I kept watching them for a couple of days. I'm like, well, this eating a whole watermelon, it's like 1,200, 1,400 calories. I'm only eating 800 to 1,000 a day.
Right.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
Right? So, man, I tried it. In 2 days, I was like it was like the best high I ever had in my life. I'm like, what the heck? And I just kept going. That's when God came and talked to me. My gut system just was clear. I wasn't
that's very
pooping.
important.
It was detoxing me. I got stupid shredded.
Yep.
I got, bro, like now I'm on 40 days. I'm more shredded than I was at the peak in my bodybuilding, taking steroids and diuretics and all that
crazy.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a hack.
Yeah.
Right? And so I just became obsessed with it, fasting. So what it did for me was, I'm like, okay, my heart is damaged. I need to give my organs, like you just said, a rest.
There you go. Yeah.
From having to digest stuff and all that. I need all the energy to go to my heart to try to rejuvenate it.
Yeah.
And so, and I didn't even, you know, watermelon, I had did a little research, but I didn't know it actually has every nutrient you need.
Most definitely.
But at the time, I didn't know all that. I just knew that I became a part of this community. And what happened was God told me to start a Facebook group. I'm like, bro, I was talking to God, bro, I already got 20 million followers across. What I need to start a new one for?
Yeah, we good. Start
a Facebook group. I did it. It was at 50,000 in 2 weeks.
Quick, yeah.
Followers. I'm like, oh, God wasn't lying.
No, not at all.
And so I like built this cult following in a matter of weeks. Everybody was doing watermelon and fruit fast, and it just became this big spectacle, man. And everybody on the internet started doing a lot of videos on me saying,
the trolls came out to party on you.
They was saying, you know, I'm dumb, giving misinformation, even now. So
Still
it's funny because I thought, you know, people would be like, oh, this guy changed his life. He had a heart attack. We understand.
Right.
I get the most hate now
Of course.
than I did when I was doing mukbangs, shooting steroids.
Right, of course. I mean,
It's crazy.
It's just like when you're doing something negative, you know what I mean? People salute it because negativity sells. Everybody like that. But when you do something positive, people want to go against it because they want to be negative against. So think about it. If you're doing something right and I come at you like it's wrong, I'm the person. I'm going to get the attention. Negativity what gets the attention.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So if you're doing something right and I come and go at it, now people going to pay attention to me.
Yeah.
You already got the biggest name. So it's like, it's just weird how that works, man. We trying to do something right. Why y'all trying to tear me down? But that's the game we in. We got to accept it.
Yeah.
You know, we got to accept all these trolls.
Yeah.
I got millions of them. They talk about me all the time.
Yeah.
And I ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But that comes with it, bro. So when they attacking you, just know you the chosen one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You one of the ones. It'd be weird. You be like, damn, can I just grab one of them and catch him?
Yeah.
But never going to happen for real.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And you know, it's funny because people ask me, did my social media decline? It actually went up 4 times.
It went crazy. See,
Yeah.
and I saw that too because I'm doing it now. See, what people don't know is we the veterans of the we know the real numbers, right?
Yeah.
So when people see like, okay, your YouTube videos is not doing as much as they want to, right? Cool. Y'all not seeing my shorts going crazy.
Right.
You're not seeing my subs go crazy.
Yeah.
You're not seeing my Instagram go crazy.
Exactly.
You're not seeing my partnerships, my merch. Y'all not seeing what's going on. Y'all just worried
they
about
tripping
these
on the views.
Y'all worrying about the wrong thing.
Uh-huh.
The main components is what's going.
Yeah.
And it's hard to explain that to people in our job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
like,
you know when I really stopped tripping on, I got goosebumps. You know when I really stopped tripping on views, I started watching the guy Wes Watson.
Oh, for sure. That's my guy.
I'm like, this nigga only getting 5,000-10,000 views.
If that.
Eating.
Because he got the other pop. Y'all worrying about the wrong thing.
Uh-huh. And so that's when my perspective changed and I started doing the program and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And now I'm in education.
For sure.
My channel is in education now. So people don't realize when you're in education, you can have 10,000 views,
CPM.
but making the same as if you was making $1 million.
Right. And then the people that's watching it are going to be real consumers, going to be real supporters that's going to buy more merch or buy more programs. Yeah. That's what you're going for, not just for no eyeballs. I get 1.6 cent. I don't know how much it is, 0.1 cent of something. Yeah. Instead of a person that's buying a $100 program, a $200 sweatsuit. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's hard to explain what we do.
Yeah, they'd never understand.
Yeah, it's tough. We just be laughing in the background. Like, how you think I still live this life?
Exactly.
If you think I fell off and I'm still doing 10 times better than you, where are you? Who are you? Are you thinking about the abysmal life you're living?
Yeah.
It's a shame
It'd be
on you.
funny when I live stream, people come on, they be like, 3 million subscribers and only getting 500 viewers or 300.
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's 500 people here rocking with me.
So I came to understand and that all you need to be wealthy is 1,000 hardcore followers.
I say the same. I explain that to people. Stop trying to get 1 million people all that viral. Get you 1,000 people to rock with you. 1,000 real people. And if you can add that up, then it goes to 2,000. It's good, but get you a solid 1,000. You're going to be good for the rest of your life. But you have to be real. You have to be yourself, and you got to give the good and the bad. And that's what you do.
Well, so, it's been a fun journey, and it's, I'm hitting another level. I just teamed up with a great team.
Let's talk about that.
My coin going to really, token. They call it token.
It's a token.
Crypto. So I always think of you.
Of course. I was original.
I'm like, Organik been talking this shit, but I used to think it was scammy, right?
Of course. You didn't understand.
Right. I didn't understand it. And I wanted to learn, but I was like, if anybody don't know or they don't know who to talk to, I knew I could have talked to you about it, but I was just sitting back like, damn, he doing that.
Facts.
And so, I would see the game, it'll dip, it'll drop, it'll come up, and I'm like, I don't want to really play with my bread like that.
Facts.
It's taking, a real energy to make this money.
Yeah.
And so just recently, 2 months ago, this dude hit me up, and he was like, man, I've been watching you for the years, and, I'm in this crypto space. I want to do a coin with you, a token. And I'm like, it was God sent.
For sure.
Because the timing was perfect,
It's always perfect.
Well.
Right when you need it.
Well.
Right when it's dark. It feel like it's about to be over.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, what we about to do?
Exactly.
I'm going to keep going. I'm not scared. But I'm letting you know it might get a little dark soon.
Well.
And then right there, know why? Because you don't give up. You constantly believe. So right when you feel like, man, it's about to be over tight, but I'm still going, boom, a lightning bolt coming. Like, oh, shit saved my life. Little did you know.
Wow.
But that's what we do. We don't quit.
Well.
We don't give up.
And it's wild, bro. And so I started researching. He like, you got to get fired. You got to go. We know you don't do Twitter. You got to be on every day now.
Yeah, Twitter.
You got to do the spaces.
Yep.
So I'm on spaces like 6 hours a night last 2 months, live every night. Right, I'm up on it till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's a whole nother world.
A whole nother world, bro. And I've been doing it for years, bro.
I know.
I had even right now. Shout out to Monkey Shit Inu. Shout out to Ethereum Coin. The two coins I'm with right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And been rocking with them for the last couple months.
Yeah.
You know.
But you got to put me on.
Yeah, I put her. I actually can though.
Oh yeah.
On some G shit, get you right now.
Yeah.
I talked to my guy, Pablo. He get you right. But like 2 years ago, I was in Malibu. I was with Vo Inu.
I remember. I remember all.
When I got with them, their market cap was 7.5 million. Right. That's cool. Once I got with them, that market cap went to 75 million. That what they made with me. You know what I'm saying? They paid me handsomely, but they should have paid me more. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the number I was getting, but it was 5 figures monthly. On the good side. Yeah. For a whole year.
Dang.
But I would have known, I thought that was something I really got. They made nigga 70 million on me, which is cool, but yeah, once you learn this game, it's different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole nother plateau we can go. But it's ups and downs with it.
Right.
I had like over like a 500,000 stuck for the last 3 years that was dipped 60%.
Okay.
So just imagine you got 500,000 there, it dropped down to 100,000. And if I take that 100,000, I lose my 400.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I got to go get other money. So all the other got to go. All them go. Hey.
Yeah.
I can't lose 400.
Exactly.
I got to have diamond hands. What they say, diamond hands. You got to be able to withstand those years. And I did it, and I came back. Now you see me back at it.
Well,
but that's part of the crypto game, bro.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Well,
I got a question for you though. One of your most viral videos, going into the door, white dude look at you. You in front of your
the night.
You was straight for what you know.
So yeah. So what happened with that was we was amped up off that pre-workout. We just had gotten to it with the manager of the gym.
Okay, got you. Already here.
Yeah. And so I'm turned, right? So he walked by, and he looked like he knew us.
Right.
But he did like that, sucked his teeth. Yeah. And so I'm hyped up, and I'm like, oh, you all right? That's what I asked him. You all right? Oh, I'm all right. I know he started name dropping or whatever. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about them, bro. And then he started yapping his mouth, and, you know, had to do that automatic.
Yeah, people
like, I don't know if he an MMA fighter or whatever. That's how I was in the streets.
I got to win. See, like, I'm a prolific fighter.
Well,
if I got any type of advantage on me, I'm going to use it.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about it. You ain't finna hit me, sucker punch me, knock me out.
Exactly.
I'm going to stab you, shoot you, hit you with a brick, poke your eyes out.
And I told you that comes from my mother.
Right.
Whipping out on me as a kid. I was like, I'm vowing ain't nobody. I didn't like to get hit in my. I probably been hit in my face about 3 times in my entire life. Like, nigga, I don't even like
fighting because if I get in a fight with he got and I beat the shit out, he got a couple hits, I might be looking for you tonight. But why you touch me?
Oh, exactly.
I might go get a ski mask, lay underneath your goddamn porch for 2 weeks.
That's how
touch me. I don't like that.
Well,
I feel you, brother. Don't touch me.
Well,
so everybody mad. Why you get knifed? Why not?
Exactly. And the cold part about it is people don't realize I released it.
They don't never understand that part. When they say, I put the video out.
Exactly.
I said this about me. I did that. I do it for a living. You think I don't know what this is going to do? What is y'all thinking?
And it's funny with me, everybody always, they saying this or that about me. I'm giving you the content to do that.
That's me.
Exactly.
You didn't find it.
Exactly.
It's not a secret. Expose what I gave you.
Exactly.
That I've been doing for 15 years. You think I don't know what this is going to do?
So what opened my head up to that was I did an Old Navy commercial.
Yeah.
Pop. It was on TV every minute on a minute.
Yeah.
Somebody said I did gay.
Yeah, they called it the Chuck Basher, the ass smasher, they say.
They said I did gay. Nigga, Old Navy called my agent.
Right.
And said if it's true and he signed that form.
Right.
That contract said he didn't do no porn or nothing. We're going to sue him for he had never had money the rest of his life.
Oh, Lord.
I was spooked, bro. So I started writing my book right then.
Yeah.
It came back. It didn't happen.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And that was just a comment on YouTube on the commercial.
Yeah.
And so I wrote my book to expose myself so nobody else could come out with my story or make stuff up. Yeah, so I learned my lesson in the beginning.
Yeah, and the people like always bring up the pictures like the G-strings and all that. I don't know why y'all looking at that.
Yeah, I was a
stripper.
Yeah, I was a stripper and I modeled.
Right.
When Model Mayhem was popping, I was doing that.
Oh, okay.
What
do you got to do, brother? Like, and when you a true husband, thank God I never got to hello, but I probably would have been in that not no gay porn. I probably been dropping big dog.
So I got offers to do porn, but they wasn't making more money than me.
Right.
Stripping. I was making at least $2,000 a weekend.
Right.
Doing 2 shows. So I was eating stripping. I was the swollest, piped up. You know what I mean? I stopped because I did it off and on for 10 years.
Yeah.
I stopped because it got extreme.
Yeah.
It got to the point where, nigga, you had to tie your shit up like a bull.
You had to vein it up.
Well, so it became a real job at that point. And I lost my love for it at that point.
Yeah.
But I did that extreme. I did it for a year because I went to the East Coast and did a show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this shit on another level.
Oh, they going full throttle.
West Coast boys ain't doing it like
and
this.
You had to bang some of them fat for a little extra goddamn whoopie-whammer juice. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, they going to throw you a little extra. I got 500 BB in the goddamn.
Exactly.
How much you got?
Yeah.
My hotel room is.
Yeah. It got extreme. So I started pimping, and then I had a service with dudes as well called Studs R Us, where I was sending out.
You were sending the studs out?
Well,
oh, shit.
Yeah. Pimp for 2 years. It wasn't enough money for me. And
then you got to take care of the and all that. Like, you gotta
it wasn't too much.
There's too much going on. Like, most people think I'm a pimp.
I made more money in the barbershop when I had my barbershop cutting hair.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what they say, too. Like, people that sell drugs and all that, they never really get a lot of money.
Nah.
Because you got to re-up. You got to put that money back into it. You make more money doing a regular job.
Bro, I was getting unlimited amount of kilos because I was a shot caller of the streets, right? Couldn't make no money.
Right.
Couldn't make no money because I was on parole.
Yeah.
Didn't want 9 ounces, so I got a heater on me. I'm on parole.
Yeah.
With a heater on me, 9 ounces. I got to take it to this.
Yeah.
When I get to him, he talked about he 500 short. So I was, bro, I got the most violent in my life when I was dealing with that coke.
You're going to have to be.
Well.
That comes with it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I had a life before YouTube, and people know it. And I had to do a lot of shit because I was doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about room full of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I give a this, I got robbed or.
Right.
Where my money, man?
Yeah.
And I do what I had to do, but thank God we made it out those lives, man.
Yeah,
that's we found a different way. Yeah. And right now, what I love about what you're doing is, like I said, I live the organic lifestyle. Never drink, never smoke. Always try to eat as good as possible. Still some stuff I got to cut out. Still got a problem with sugar, which is deadly. But what you're doing now, the fruit, and you're preaching this, like even though you went through a situation, what you're doing is what mattering right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody takes their wins and their losses, but if you can turn that into a story to help people, that's what it's all about.
That's
people doing what you're doing, how you juicing and all that. Like, come on, man, that's a beautiful thing. Can you explain to them, like, because you're so consistent with it still. Yeah. Like, how is that changing your life currently? Because you're doing these challenges and things.
So with me, what happened was I didn't know exactly what was the cause of the heart attack. So I'm like, I got to get rid of everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so fruit, So I got brainwashed like everybody else. There was somebody, for people who didn't know, named Jack LaLanne.
Yes, sir.
He was the god. He is the godfather of fitness.
Yes, he is.
He had gyms. He came out with juicers, just everything about fitness. And they coined him to be a nutcase. Yeah. They said he was nutty. Doctors told people don't do it. You go get heart disease, high blood pressure, impotence, and all this. And so it brainwashed me as a kid. I stopped eating fruit and veggies for about 30-something years. You know what I mean? Just by hearing that type of stuff. Like, you get diabetes, eating too much fruit and ooh.
For sure.
And so once I went down the rabbit hole of getting out the matrix, I'm like, these been lying to us.
Always have.
You know what I'm saying? Had the heart attack at a young age. I had 10 friends die of health scares. These just regular niggas.
Right.
Just eating bad and drinking and smoking.
Yeah.
Mid-40s dead.
And who was a bodybuilder died the same day you had your heart
Sean
attack?
Roden.
One of the most legendary bodybuilders at the time. How old was he?
Same age as me.
Like,
he was the same age.
That's young.
Yeah.
You're still in your 40s.
Exactly.
And if you'd have died back then, bro, you know how tragic that would have been?
Well,
like, you a legendary guy.
My kids was only 1.5.
Bro, like, that'd have been devastating because we lost a lot of people from what I like I said, the wrestlers and, you know, football players and, you know, like, so that you'd have been another one on there. So you still, you here for a reason.
That's right.
Motherfuckers don't come back from no widowmakers, brother.
That's right. That's why they call it a widowmaker.
Facts.
And it's just sad that, you know, I always question people. If I was your father, your uncle, your grandfather, you wouldn't want me to change how I ate? Like, you would, like, you still telling to keep eating beef and McDonald's and all that?
Like I said, I watched your lives, you know what I'm saying? It was like 2 years ago when you was on there and you was talking just like that, like, I had a widowmaker. That one. That's a good one.
I was turned.
You was sick. Nigga, you was gonna hurt somebody that day. That nigga kept playing with you. Don't you understand what I survived? I'm trying to tell y'all what I'm doing. Y'all think it's a joke.
They don't understand.
This is my heart. I got kids. I ain't trying to live.
Yeah.
Quit playing with me, man.
And
all
the cold
these jokes.
part about it, I tell people, you only go die 2 ways: an accident or a health scare. So y'all go have your day.
You gonna have your day.
And I never had. Only person I knew had a health scare was C.T. Fletcher.
Man,
you know what I mean? That was the only person, and he didn't go in how I'm going in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To black a little bit.
Yeah.
And, just try to get
so
right.
God told me to do this.
Yeah.
That's why I'm letting.
There's
it
no
be
other
known.
reason why you would be here, brother. Like, that's nothing that normal human beings come back from.
Exactly.
Like, especially the way you was huge, bro.
Yeah.
And for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once somebody like that drop, it's over.
It's over.
So you here for a reason, bro.
And I know it, and so that's why I just got to get this message out, man. Yeah. And I bagged up some because I'm like, if they don't want the information, I'm not going to force it on them or, you know what I mean? I got other ventures I can dive into. Because I was doing the ingredients. They was getting mad at me for reading the back
I remember
of products.
They're funny.
He don't even know what it means.
Yeah, it was funny, man. You gotta go back to doing that shit. I don't want no sodium in the water. Get it out of here.
Oh yeah, I was going
stupid here?
viral. Yeah.
Oh nope. I'm off water. Man, that's the best Cali muscle is the one that don't give a f. You get your message across, you take it or you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the man right there. For real, bro.
Say, don't stop that.
Nah, that was good.
Man, I had them in the uproar. I mean, it was going so viral and like, let me leave these people alone.
Yeah. and it's like you say this also, like being on steroids, being on all that HGH, wherever the hell they are, I don't even know. Like, it got so much new. You are a pure dope fiend.
Yeah.
You thinking how you explain like I look good and healthy? Brother, you're on drugs.
Exactly.
You're gonna die.
That's right.
You're killing yourself.
Yeah.
You think you cool because you went and got some drugs and shot them up? We all work out.
Walking like you better than somebody.
You think you better than somebody because all these people in the gym work out, bro.
Yeah.
We hear every day too. You put drugs in your body that's gonna blow your heart up soon, and you think you better than somebody.
Exactly.
Brother, I'm drunk. Are you? Well, you're a dope fiend, sir.
Exactly.
You're not gonna live that long.
Yeah.
You think that's cool?
That's addictive too, bro.
How is not? You walk around like you think you Thor, looking crazy,
libido crazy high,
standing up.
You get the pump. You know what I mean?
And they be swole, but it's like, bro. And on top of that, as you know too, probably like majority of women ain't liking you that big.
Hell no.
It be liking you,
nigga. Exactly. I remember I was stripping. I wasn't even on roids. I was like 215. I used to get offended. Some be like, I don't like all that.
See?
Well,
like you oppressing men. Most women ain't liking you that big, goofball Jamal.
They like lean, athletic.
That's the ones they want.
Abs, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And you trying to impress other men and look, get your legs bigger. Why you looking at my legs? No, it's down there in my ass and my balls. Why you looking down there, man?
So that's what stopped me from bodybuilding. I did my last shows in 2014, and all the coaches wanted to coach me to go pro or whatever. They sent me a list of that
right.
I'm like, oh, nah.
Nigga
much. Go die in 90 days. All
right.
That shit.
Then you got to walk around and thong in your ass. Like, whoa, brother, I'm cool. Like, you was stripping for the up here and what I'm doing is, hell no. Like you say, don't make much money from it.
Hey, it's funny. I did a video not too long ago. I'm calling out the dudes that run the bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, do y'all got stocks and bonds in that? Let me get in on the scam.
It is. They do. Trust me.
I'm like, y'all scamming easy.
It is. It's a cold scam.
They got to pay to say they're a pro.
Right. And they got to pay yearly, right, for their card.
Yeah.
They get.
And you got to pay to get to the hotel, to get to the show.
The food, the drugs, and
big time.
The trader.
Bro, I'm like, when I seen that, I'm like, bro, I like driving nice stuff.
Yeah.
I can put that into a vehicle.
For sure. But it's a game. You know what I mean? So they got to protect their game. They got to protect their supplements. Like most of that placebos, they ain't even doing nothing for you, but it sound good, look good. The packaging is everything. The sales is everything.
Yeah.
And that's the game. You know, that's why I came with the sea moss and got real herbal supplements that I'm doing. All organic, all real that I'm giving
That's
my
what
people.
I'm doing as well now. I got something new coming out with this stuff. You probably heard of it, Kratom.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm working on some new stuff.
That's hard.
Well, yeah.
That's legendary. Before we get out of here, I want to talk about, because like we talk about the ups and downs. They don't understand this is our life. This is our business. Like I said, I lost one of my closest friends that didn't understand. I mean, he understood. I think it was hate when I'm talking about, you know what I mean, like me putting the money into the car. My Malibu life, you saw me on my Pinnacle. And then I got rid of it. It's costing more to keep it. But that's my job, my business. Yeah. It's not like I'm being a goofy and I'm just blowing money.
Exactly.
This was making me money.
Yeah.
Once it stopped making money, got to go. I thought it was going to make me more, but once again, we black niggas. They ain't going to give us that push they going to give Jake Paul. I thought it would, but it didn't. But it's cool. You live and you learn. So when you said, man, hey, these cars is costing me too much, they got to go. I don't care what y'all thinking. I'd rather have, you know what I'm saying, my comfortability, a little overhead and get this money coming in.
Yeah.
So how was that transition? I mean, get these cars up out here, man.
So it was easy for me because I had the heart attack. As soon as I get out the hospital, all these cars out there, I'm like, if I would have croaked, my wife would have had to deal with all this.
Right.
Get rid of it. And then I sent it on the trailer, and you know what I mean? And it felt so good.
It felt better getting rid of them than getting them, didn't it?
Yeah.
Same thing
Felt
I say.
so good. Because, and that's where I see rich people now, and they be like, money is not everything.
Right.
And, you don't need the yeah, because you had it.
Yeah.
I had it, now I'm done. Same
You
with the
gotta know.
muscle I had it, now I'm over it. I know it could kill me. I had all the cars. I know it could cause me to go broke.
Right. And think, look where we from.
Yeah.
You told your story. Even though you didn't go up too much, probably your people had a little bit of money, but still our environment, no one had the stuff we had. And we could go out and say, and it's documented.
Yeah.
We lived a glorious life, bro.
That's
we
right.
real life superheroes.
Yeah.
Nobody where I'm from lived like I live, especially the way I did it and the way you did it.
Yeah.
We didn't play basketball. We didn't do football. We
That's
didn't do
right.
music. We monetized our lifestyle.
Exactly.
And what we did, it opened up a portal. You opened up the portal for me. We opened up the portal for the car tubers, for the black people to do this. It wasn't there before.
Yeah.
I'm doing this right now. I'm just talking for a living.
That's right.
It's a pure blessing.
Yeah, it is.
I'm never going to be down about my life.
Yeah.
If I can wake up every day and I could just do what I want to do and I could monetize my life, bro, it's no better feeling.
That's right.
So I never feel down about having Ferraris and not having no more. I got Aston Martin out there. I got a customized slingshot. I live in Miami looking over the ocean every day.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Handsome, tall, swole, mama.
Like a I still throw up that.
Yeah.
I'm a man, listen.
Yeah.
I'm a cheat code, man.
Exactly.
You see the thunder came when I talk like that?
Exactly.
Let's get some understanding now. Who I'm dealing with. It ain't thunder the whole time.
I'm telling you, I damn near had the goosebumps this whole time we talked.
But it's real, bro. Like I said, man, I salute you. You know what I'm saying? You going down in history. I'm glad you lived.
Yeah.
But end of the day, man, what you've done and what you gave to our community, to this genre that you wanted the creators for. Like, there's never mistaking that.
Yeah.
You a legend, brother.
Thank you, brother.
And you helped a lot of people. And I want you to keep giving that energy, bro. Like, just be yourself, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just be you.
Yeah,
be the Cali muscle that we love. Don't even got to be negative.
Right.
But be that nigga.
Yeah.
Jimmy Dahmer. I saw you. I understand that. I get it. I'm crazy. Like that, I'm crazy. I was just talking like that too. As a kid, like that. I be doing that too.
Yeah.
But I get what you're doing because
Exactly.
we entertain ourselves.
Exactly.
You hear what I said? I'm nuts.
Yeah.
I am nuts. But get what I get to do it on camera.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ted Bundy.
And you know, people envy that.
Of course.
I used to. So when I was that militant, out the pen, and like, that was funny. I was like, oh, this wrong with this. You know what I mean? So I get it. I've been on the other side. And it just feels so good to have fun.
Yeah.
Dude, like, you
just
know what I mean?
have fun.
Yeah.
I'm a kid. You see I be collecting toys and shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I just sit around look at my shit.
Same
I'm
here.
going to do what I want to, man.
Yeah. And
That's
people
it.
envy that.
Yeah.
And I understand because, like I say, I was there as well.
Right.
I never forget I went to a comedy show. What's his name? D.L. Hewley.
Yeah.
I went to a comedy show as a kid.
Yeah.
I was in there.
Damn.
Funny.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
funny.
Well, I was militant, mean. As soon as I never forget, when I drove to L.A. in 2010, it was like a dark spirit lifted off me.
Yeah.
I was having fun from then on out.
That's how I felt, too, when I was in Minneapolis when we first started our YouTube. And then my dog Slim said, let's go to L.A. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool Minneapolis. I got the Corvette. I'm living downtown. I'm cool, brother. But when I went to L.A. within a year, I became a millionaire there. But when I got there, and my mom just called me out the blue, my first month there, she like, are you, because I was an insomniac. I'd be up all night. I could never sleep for my whole life.
Wow.
When I got to L.A., I was going to sleep at 10 o'clock out of nowhere. And my mom like, you starting to sleep now, huh? I'm like, what you talking about? Like, how'd you know that? Like, yeah. She like, your body at rest because you where you supposed to be. Now you about to be everything you want to be in life.
Wow.
And you feel it, so your body's at ease.
Dang.
Within a year, I became a millionaire.
Wow.
So it's like, you know where you're supposed to be because you put yourself in that position to be there. So when you're there, your mind knows it's time to be free.
Wow.
Time to live life.
Wow.
And that's what we did, man. Cali Muscle. Before we go, shout out all your stuff.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Give them a message, and we're going to end it on that note.
Hell yeah. I just want to tell everybody to, man, just focus on being happy. You know, whatever that may be, you got to get that focus. And, you know, my main thing is leave the environment you're in.
Yep.
You know, if you're not progressing in the environment you're in, you see me, Mr. Organik, we left our comfortable spots. He was in Minnesota comfortable. I was in Oakland semi-comfortable, but we just leap of faith. I didn't know nobody in L.A. You did you know somebody?
Just my dog Slim. That's
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know nobody.
Yeah. I was scared in the moment.
Yeah. And so you got to just leave your environment. Stop putting the poisons in your body.
Yeah.
Be it drugs, alcohol, processed food. You got to leave that alone because it is DNA altering.
Yeah.
So you got to do that. You got to get your money. In all the books of God, it say we got to leave our grandkids the inheritance.
Got to have money, man.
Yeah. And so that should be your focus, man. So, yeah, I got a few things going on. My crypto token coming out today. We're going to do a pre-sale on the Kali token. I'm super excited about that. That got me on a high right now. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to get some advice from Mr. Organik on it.
Got you, brother.
So, yeah, man, just stay positive. Stay pushing. Don't fall into the negativity of these politics and all this going on. But I am, I must say, a Trumper. I've been loving Trump all my life.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. And I was the richest when he was in office, and I'm going to be the richest again when he get in office.
Damn right.
Don't fall for the okie doke, especially black people. Y'all, because the motherfucker give you $500, you voting and thinking they cool. So, yeah, just wake up and, man, support Mr. Organik. Follow him. Subscribe, man. This is a real good guy, man. What people have you met ain't smoked, drank, did none of that?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is a rare. I've been saying this from the jump.
Right.
It's a rare specimen, man. So I know a lot of you guys don't like our delivery sometimes, but we're messengers, man.
Yep.
So don't shoot the messenger. Just get on the team. We opening the door for y'all to get on the team. So much love to Mr. Organik for having me on here, and we go keep pushing, man, till it's over.
That's it, man. Hey, man, you heard it from the legend himself, man. Hey, remember, it's S.R.T.F, from the seed to the root, to the tree to the fruit. We're going to keep it organic just like the planet. Make sure you go to organiclifestyle.com, support the campaign. That keep us going and growing. Also, anybody partnerships, sponsorships, anybody want to come on the podcast, get an interview, whatever you want to do, man, contact me at ballernothingelse@yahoo.com or DM me directly at Mr. Organik on Instagram. I answer all DMs. Make sure you come with some money. It ain't funny. When I talk like that, we talking about cash. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I take Cash App too. You feel me? So get to me. But other than that, man, we up out here. This is Organically Speaking. This is Cali Muscle. It's the God. I'm out. Damn.
Out. Man, that was dope.